speaking of it, we know, like we're the Commanders. We're no longer who we were, the Washington Redskins. And what came with the Washington Redskins and the first in the league, we had a marching band. We had our own fight song, Hail to the Redskins, which obviously was one of the casualties of the name change. Mm-hmm. Went from the football team, didn't have it, then now to the Commanders. But Will, we got some good news on the horizon potentially, man. Are we keeping the name, the song? Like, what's going on?
Sean, I'm going to ask you to sing it with me a little bit.
Come on now. Come on. Hey, let's go.
So it seems like it's coming back. About a year, like on 2/2/22, when they revealed the new name, Jason Wright went on and had some interviews, and they mentioned, what about a fight song? He said, he teased it. He goes, there's some lyrics in that we could tweak a little bit. We might need to look into that a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
And the team came out to say that they are going to be bringing back a marching band for the 2022 season, scaled back 60 band members instead of the 120. And they were going to be bringing out a revamped version of the original fight song. That would be Hail to the Redskins.
Oh, yeah.
So here we go, buddy.
Bring it back.
Here we go.
Woo! Oh, I love that. I love that.
So you love it. Do you like hearing that?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. You need to. You need to. You mentioned it last time when we first brought up the story about one of the things that ties us to the original is that song. That's what every time we scored a touchdown when we were younger, we would be singing that song, Hail to the Redskins. It was great. And it was actually, you didn't realize how big of a symbol it was until those years that were the lean years where we weren't scoring touchdowns. And we're like, man, I haven't heard the song all day. There were many bad years like that.
Only in the pregame when the band would walk up and down the field.
Right. It was rough. Hey, we're realists here at Washington Football Weekly, ladies and gentlemen. But having it back, bringing it back to our generation. You talk about you and your sons. That's one of the things you mentioned last time. Now having an opportunity to take your sons to a game and sing the song that you sang when you were their age or when you were younger. I mean, it couldn't get any better than that. I mean, it's little things, but it's huge, though.
Don't make me get emotional on this show.
Come on now.
Don't make me. Because you're saying it right. It bridges the fan bases, the teams that are going to only know the Commanders as the Commanders, and the teams that are going to know them as the Redskins to the Commanders, And that's exactly it. So I think it was the playoff game against Tampa. I was the dork that I am. And I played the band Hail to the Redskins, and I held my son, and we marched our house.
Let's
go.
Just
played it. It's like that was fun. And I was singing it and stuff, and he smiling, just wondering why is Dad being a doofus right now, But so exactly as silly as it seems to carry on those traditions, or for me to be able to pass on the traditions that I knew growing up to my two boys, that's what's going to be exciting. So I love this. I love that they're going to revamp it. I mean, it is harder to say Hail to the Commanders, so it takes a little bit longer. But you know what? Like anything, change is going to throw people off, but you can get adjusted to it.
Exactly. Look, like you said, we didn't know if we were going to be able to adjust to the football team. Got to a point we were kind of like, well, we just stick with this. And now we're at Commanders. Still hard to say, but whatever, is getting there. But something that bridges the gap. That was the biggest thing that we were really concerned with, was that bridging of the gap between the old and the new, our generation, your children's generation. And that right there, it kind of still, it reminds us this is still our team. This is, all the accusations and everything from the front office and the owner, everything from the poor season, everything like that. The one thing that could bring us back from then to now is this. Mm-hmm. Winning would help, obviously, but this is definitely something that's huge. And I got to say, Will, I'm super excited for this. Call me a homer, call me a nerd, what'd you say, a doofus? But hey, I love this. I absolutely love this, man, because I'm not throwing any of my Redskins things away. And I still have my
Uh,
VHS 91 yearbook. Right, exactly.
Wearing it right now.
Right. So hey, let's kind of bring that camaraderie, because it made you feel when everybody's in the stadium singing that.
Yes,
that's where
that's what's special.
Yeah,
that's what that revives us with RFK. The other thing that's kind of cool is they're doing, and you know, as we are saying, there's some new folks that are taking a new spin on our traditions and what can they do with it. And so they said they want to use a marching band because we are unique as the only professional sports franchise or professional NFL franchise with the marching band. You know, and they want to utilize that almost in a little bit more of like a college style. You know, how can the band become more of the game, which I think is really cool. I mean, I'm already sitting here. I gotta call up Jason here. Maybe tomorrow I'll give Jason Wright a call up and tell him, like, think about this. Every first down, rather than doing the tried and tradition first down, what if the band hits up, fight for old DC, and then we start again? You know, like, come on.
Yes.
Like, let's revamp some of our stuff. That could be kind of cool. The other thing that the band did unannounced already that they're going to continue is after every win, they're going to go down to the lower level and they're going to bring out the drum line to do their go-go songs.
Yes.
So again, that's the business side of folks seeing some things that used to be done and saying, hey, that's cool. What can we do? How can we bring that in? And what can we do to make it a part of it? Because I will never forget that 2012 beating Dallas and the chant going from like DC to then everyone started going RG3, you know, and everyone went nuts. You know, it's like that's so much fun.
Ooh, that chills right there.
I got chills.
I love it. Yo, man. Anton, what's going on? Anton said, I love the chant, man. I'm glad we were able to keep it.
Yes.
He says, with you on the emotions on it. I'm excited to see how the tradition continues. Oh, yeah. Hey, we're right there with you. We're very curious to see how it sounds, but I think having that at tune so you can still hum that is huge. Now, the one thing that I think we can pretty much agree won't be there, and that was actually something that was from the past, they all wore the headdresses.
Yeah.
The whole like Indian garb. Obviously, I don't think they're going to bring that one back.
Yep.
I think that and our cheerleaders might be gone for good.
Yeah.
Yes, we have a dance team. Thank you, Kat.
That's right. Yes, thank you, Kat. Great.
God, the rest of the league is laughing at us. All right, we got to get off this, man. But I'm excited about it. I'm excited, and this is something that it's a little thing, but it's for us. It's a connection. It's a feeling. Like you said, we both had chills thinking about it. This is something that is as much a part of Washington as Redskins was, or as some of the Theismanns and the Rigos and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Hearing that after every touchdown or good plays or every game, walking out of the stadium when they're doing the drum line, like, woo. Oh, I love it. I love it. So yeah, let's go ahead. I'm going to miss a dance. We have a dance team. We just don't have the cheerleaders.
Right. They've got some more dance team instead. Yeah.
If you like that clip, be sure to check out the other great content from the Let's Talk Football community. And as always, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when more great content like this becomes available.